Is this maybe a commonest? No. This is a willow, a native willow that a lot of people like to hate because it's called Manitoba maple. That's not the problem. The problem is it tends to grow prolifically and also go sideways and then live a short time and then fall down. So it's not one you would want in your garden, but it's treasured on the prairies because not very many other trees will grow well. But in any spring, and they come out just before the leaves do. A lot of trees flower before the leaves come out because they're wind pollinated. The fewer leaves there are, the better it is for pollination. The honeysuckles, called viburnum, it's one of the commonest shrubs in the park. Unfortunately, this is a European viburnum that the city has chosen to plant, viburnum montana. That's a common name. Butterfly bush? No. I'm not sure what the common name is. Viburnum is a large group. We'll see more viburnums later. And,
oh yeah.
Oh, that was quick. Tickety, tickety. And then this is apple. So you tend to find lots of apple trees near paths through parks because people throw away their apple cores. Our shrub willows, this I think is sandbar willow, grows all along the lake and especially can grow on beaches. Taking over a lot of areas in southern Ontario, unfortunately. Right at the top of this path is a little tiny nest.
Oh yeah.
That's based on where it is and the shape of it and the size of it. I'm guessing it's a vireo nest. But it's from last year and they can reuse it. There's a sort of a relationship between the size of the leaf and how soon it leaves out. So the ash have compound leaves, so each leaf has got a whole bunch of leaves, so it's a pretty big leaf.
So
You add them all together.
Mike's coming.
Mute phone. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
These brown things up here in this ash tree, those are galls caused by mites that burrowed into the seeds last season.
Oh yeah.
So good for the mites, not so good for the production of the
Yo.
Okay.
It's not a Japanese maple.
So the leaves on these are quite dissected, so that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lobes, but the gaps between the lobes are quite deep. And that makes it a silver maple, probably, although they hybridize with red maple, which has a more normal maple-shaped leaf. In both cases, it'd be better to distinguish the red maple from the sugar maple when we have one in hand, but the red maple and the silver maple have little teeth around the outside and on top of the lobes, as you see there. These are also called soft maples. The sugar maple is a hard maple. The wood is harder and grows a little slower. These grow quite quickly. But these don't grow much further north than here. The red maple, its close relative, which hybridizes, grows further north and also further south, it's got an extraordinary range from Florida to Hudson Bay, or James Bay anyway. And when they're big, it's easy to see in the bark that the bark is very different. When they're small, it's not small, but it's still quite young. So on the underside, this is sugar maple, so I'm going to, from the shape of the leaf, I believe it's sugar maple. I'm going to take a leaf off because there's lots of them. So on a Norway maple, you would have more prominent points at the bottom of the leaf like that. And also, the bottom of the leaf would be shinier, I think. But the key, the easiest way to tell, is if the sap is milky or clear. And in this case, it's clear, which makes it a sugar maple. Should be sweet. Should be. They sing constantly. They even sing when they're sitting on the nest. Oh, here's an osprey. Oh no, that's a bird. That's a
No, I think it's a catbird.
Catbird, yeah.
It's mewing like a cat.
Yeah.
A little black cat.
catbird is here.
Yeah, you see it?
It's sitting on top of this fruit. There it goes. That's the catbird.
When you get
But I'm
designated as
surprised there isn't more garlic mustard around.
the other side,
Yeah.
we picked a lot of garlic mustard here.
Trees. Most of the native alders are shrubs, which don't get a lot bigger than this. But in either case, they love to be together, and they form very thick growth. Like the willows do too, which also like water, as you can see along here. And the Phragmites. Kind of in non-native rose, the multiflora rose that has the smallest flowers, the smallest fruits, but they have a lot of them, and they're considered invasive. I'm not sure that that's this one. They tend to. I think the one down there is probably multiflora.
Other poplars.
The leaves are round, and they're called quaking. Oh, really, all the poplars do that. But the slightest little bit of wind can make the leaves shiver. Yeah. It has bare, smooth bark that can look quite white, but it's a little gray. People does sometimes confuse the bark with the birch
Oh yeah.
when it gets bigger. Quite pale.
I'm not sure if this variety that is used for teasing rose. That's why I got
The brown tops over there. The brown tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like on most, on a lot of trees, there's male flowers and female flowers. The male ones will produce the pollen. So if I bang it, well, I'm not getting pollen, but
This is a dead tree here. There's quite a few holes here that have been formed by woodpeckers, and there's like a condo for birds right here.
A lot of holes here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
the yellow warbler doesn't compete for nest cavity.
Yeah. So the bird, the goldfinch, the small birds will get stuck in this, and
They tend to grow along paths because dogs and people spread them. It's not hard to get rid of. We don't have very many bright blue birds, right?
no.
Great.
In the
I like that.
In the fall,
Even fewer.
we cover them up, cover up the holes because the sparrows come and they're very lazy. They'll come and raid the nest. So,
It's just claiming ownership sitting on top there.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the feathers there.
Oh, it's
All that common. This is mountain ash. Its fruit is quite something that a lot of birds look for in the wintertime across northern Ontario. So it's quite hardy. Most of them in Toronto are the European mountain ash, but there are a couple of kinds of native ones that are hardier and live more in the north. Oh, here's the chokecherry flower. Flower buds.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that the sweet cherries and so on don't have bud clusters in this shape. The black cherry does, like this. The black cherry leaf is a bit longer and thinner. It has here. What I would guess is a pear, because they tend to grow more vertical than the. Yeah, I don't think
Plum?
it's cherry. See, the difference between cherry and apple and pear is that the apples tend to have these short branches
Yeah.
to support a heavy fruit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Shepherd's purse. Shepherd's purse, another mustard, and then this one. I can't remember. Oh, let me try that one. Whoop. Back. Camera. Bitter wintercress.
Oh, wintercress. Oh, okay. Ah.
On the left. It's got a white chin and yellow on the shoulders. We have 30 kinds of this type of bird. 30 kinds of warblers. Just get to know them. There's the flicker, it's just flying away.
Oh, yeah.
People collect the fruit.
What do the fruits look like?
It's a ball like this, and the outside is very smelly pulp. If you wash that away and then you eat the nut, I think, inside.
Oh, okay.
But most people don't want to plant any female ginkgo because it's very smelly. And so usually when they've got a female ginkgo, it was an accident. The person who sold them to it said, "Oh yes, it's a male, don't worry." You can't tell until it's 10 years old.